To comics in the Cross, the greatest streamers that you ever heard of. My name is Cross, and tonight we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know, that was really like hardcore stuff.
You really dug into that dragon.
It was
hardcore.
Dug into.
I appreciate the fact that you just went for it.
I did.
I'm gonna use 6 sorcery points,
Oh dang!
and I'm going to cast polymorph at 4th level on myself. I'm going to turn into a mammoth. That's scary.
Yes! Yes!
Don't leave it!
Oh, I'm running towards the green light.
No. Oh, so good!
Should I stop running towards the green light?
Benny, what's happening? What are you doing with the bed sheet and the? He lifts the bed sheet and there's nothing there.
It's okay. Apparently, I died last night, and I'm a ghost.
He looks at Hall.
She ate one of Skinny K's bars and she turned invisible.
Hey, my bar! Okay, there's a big floor puzzle in here with the cranks.
Whoa!
I'm not totally sure how to solve.
I just died by minecart. What the hell?
Bob and Glob, and there's just like a third one of them. Just like
It's like what?
Walks past them like, oh my goodness, they're multiplying. Okay.
I'm following you now.
No, stop it! Go! I gotta go talk to Leo.
No, I'll be quiet.
TBD, is that you?
Yes, of course. Continue.
No, you go.
Nope.
Go.
Nope.
Why? What are you doing? What? Leave me
I
alone. Oh
No.
my God. Do you need a task? Do I need to give you a task?
I have a task. Follow you.
No, that was. I thought the expiration was already on that. I thought we were done with that.
Yeah, no, I want to do it.
Oh, God. Oh.
I walk up. I said, I need something that deals with blunt force trauma.
He looks over. And if you crit, if you get a 1, you are going to shoot box. And he's going to take full damage.
Oh, a band-aid. Alright.
That's fine, he makes bandages, he can repair himself.
Oh no, you did not get a 1. You got a 1. And we're on.
Hello there, Comic Clan, and welcome to Comics in the Cross, the greatest streamers you have never heard of. Of course, I'm your host and Dungeon Master for this evening, Cross, and welcome to Chronicles of Andriesia. And we are here with session 36 tonight. We are into our brand new year of Chronicles of Andriesia as well. We celebrated the 1-year anniversary of kicking this campaign off last week. We are into a brand new year. And our heroes had a rough time last week.
Just a bit.
Just, I think, you know what, it was almost a TPK. People were considering what's my next character going to be. We were at that level.
Let's just say over half of the group went down. At some point.
You did. Yeah, you did all make it out, though. You all got out. As did your allies, Amaya and Aurelia. But it looked like the end of the Goblin Weird, though. As the black market went up.
Not cool.
So yeah, last week was a bit of a traumatizing session. So
Just a bit.
Can I do it 2 weeks in a row? Let's find out. But thank you so much for everyone coming to join us for this tonight. I have been looking forward to getting into this session since last week. I'm excited for what's to come. And before we get into the actual game itself, just a little bit of housekeeping. First of all, massive shout out to our amazing sponsors, Misty Mountain Gaming. Absolutely phenomenal company for mostly dice, but a lot of your tabletop roleplay game needs. And please go and check them out at mistymountaingaming.com and use code CROSS10 to save 10% on all purchases made on the store. We use pretty much exclusively the Misty Mountain dice here on our games, so please go and check them out. Also, massive shout out to them if you are going to any cons around about the US at any point this year. Keep an eye out. They seem to travel about to most cons, most major Comic Cons, most anime conventions, most tabletop conventions.
Myself, Nitro, and Tolkien Asian, we actually met Misty Mountain in person, and they are some of the nicest people ever.
Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And they normally have just an absolutely gigantic booth, if not more than one.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah,
I was going to say, or like when we went to CTV to Nitro, and they literally had two in separate areas.
It was a bit confusing, to be honest.
So I'm like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure that's not where it was. We passed it earlier. But definitely go and check them out. Also, as well, just to make sure we shout them out, you will also find, if you are on like Twitch or Kick, that down below I've created a link for them as well to go and check out their information. We, during our gamings, will be using a system called Tabletop. It is a new virtual tabletop system that we are involved in the alpha testing for. And they invited us to be part of that testing. We are one of the streamers that are getting to test it out on stream and show off a little bit when we do our combat round.
I gotta say, it's been freaking sweet so far. I really like it.
Yeah, I really enjoy this system. Before this, we were using Roll20, and I really do prefer this system. Yeah, like 100%, I really do prefer it. That's not, we're not sponsored by them. We were asked to test this out, and this is my personal opinion on it. I think it's a much better system. I enjoy using it, and I really hope we don't get taken off it at the end of the alpha, because I don't want to change and have to wait again. I want to just keep using it. It's been so much fun. So please go and check them out. You will find links down below to go and check out their website to get more information on it, and also to the Kickstarter page that is currently on. Notify me for when it officially launches. Obviously, like I said, it's only in the alpha right now. So please go and check them out. Go and check them out. They're amazing people. We got to connect with them on Discord and stuff, and they have been like super chatty, super friendly people, super helpful. So absolutely worth checking out. Absolutely love them. All right, I think that is it for our housekeeping for that. Also, as well, I want to take a minute to shout him out because he is not with us gaming tonight. He was on last night. He's one of our members for the Book of Asher. But a shout out to LJ the Paladin, one of the newest members of the Comics and the Cross team. I don't know if you guys know this, but since he came on as part of the team, he has taken over the podcasting side of stuff, and he has just been absolutely killing on the podcasting side of things. He has been taking these live streams, he has been editing them, he has been doing sound work on them, he has been changing them and uploading the audios for podcasts way more than I was doing with them. I was literally just ripping the audio off of this and sticking it up on podcast. That was the extent of my knowledge of creating a podcast version of this. He is so much more knowledgeable and is doing a great job, and I want to give him a massive shout out for that. He deserves some praise. He has been working his butt off on that. So thank you so much for that, LJ. Absolute legend. I felt like I just wanted to shout him out there for that, because like he's so quiet and reserved and doesn't really come to the forefront often, and he deserves to get a little push there.
Absolutely.
All right. And last time before we dive into tonight, also a massive shout out to our good friend TBD, who cannot be here with us tonight. She's going through a little bit of stuff. A little bit of a migraine was coming on tonight, so I hope you are resting well, Sydney, if you're watching. If not, I don't blame you. Go get some rest. We will take care of TBD. I promise not to kill her before next session. She'll at least be here when you get back.
Before next session. See how I qualified that?
She'll be here for next session. But what happens at next session, I'm not going to promise anything, you know? She might be the only one that makes it to next session. We'll see how tonight goes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
But we are about ready. I think that's about everything. And we are going to jump into Chronicles of Andriesia session 36. And where we left off, our heroes had the massive fight with the Reforged and the Steel Predators that had invaded Weird's Black Market, the home of the remains of the resistance against the Reforged. Our heroes did make it out of there with Amaya and Aurelia, and then the place blew, and it looked like Weird had sacrificed himself to end the Reforged that had been attacking and try and give them an escape. our heroes decided to then try and make it to the home, or where they had seen the home of the halfling couple that was friends with Droghar and Aries, to meet Rhys and Gwen. And when they got there, they found the house pretty much in a wreck, kind of still standing, but mostly wreck and ruin. And then Droghar walked into a trap and was exploded in the face. And it turns out that they had actually trapped the place with the help of Weird, and he had helped them create an underground safe bunker, and kept them safe. So our heroes had finished up last session in that bunker, kind of getting rested, getting fed, getting geared up,
Getting
getting
shaved,
some.
bald.
Yeah, Rezz had decided to shave his head now. We've got angry, serious Rezz. No, it's Suffer Boy. Duh, Rezz.
Stupid Rezz.
We call him Spider-Man 3 Rezz.
Spider-Man 3.
Emo Rezz.
Oh, no.
We went from stupid Rezz to stupid and angry Rezz.
Were we expecting anything else, really?
Only you would have saved some of the hair. You could just pull it in front of your face.
You could have just
Oh
done the
no, just
emo Rezz. We
emo
come out,
Rezz.
Rezz had white hair, and we all wake up the next morning, it's all dyed black and over half.
Oh no, no,
It's
no, no,
over
no,
one
no.
eye.
He has a Green Day T-shirt.
Oh no.
My Chemical Romance.
He's pushing his
No.
thumbs
White
through
spiked belt.
pushing his thumbs through the long sleeves, you know.
Yes.
He only shops at Hot Topic.
Only exclusively a Hot Topic.
Wow.
Where's 3 belts? None of them are attached to his pants.
He has a chain wallet.
Y'all are just describing my childhood. Okay.
That's why we know so well. That's why we know this so
I
well.
was
Oh,
gonna say it's like
okay.
we grew up in the early 2000s as teenagers. We were all there, okay?
Yeah.
Like it's... But Rezz had, of course, shaved off his head. Everyone had got geared up. Everyone was getting geared up as well with some warmer clothes, because the plan, at least where we'd left it off, had been, I think, to go and try and meet Drogar's people and go and find the Goliaths.
Oof.
Which, of course, was going to mean a trek into the mountains. So we are kicking off. Unless anyone had anything they want to do at the end of that night, we're going to kick off with waking up the next morning. You all have had a long rest, so any spell slots, anything you've used up is all recovered. You guys have, of course, all rested well. In the
Actually,
bunker.
before the day starts, Rezz is gonna get up early that morning, and he wants to speak with Nexus.
Absolutely.
He goes, sits down, and he's in that void. Nexus.
Yes, Rezz.
What is happening to me?
Your memories are being restored. Unfortunately, they have to be returned in parts and in waves. And little by little, they're restored to you. Otherwise, it would overwhelm your mind too much. Too much was originally had to be taken.
I asked for this.
You asked to forget.
I remember that. I don't remember asking for these back. Things
You
are
came and
hazy
you
and-
requested the memories back.
things are foggy and hazy, and I'm angry. I'm very angry.
You asked for your memories to be returned, and we spoke. I advised you that it was going to be difficult getting those memories back and what would be returned to you, and asked you to go and think on it. And then, unfortunately, my hand was kind of pressed to answer your request.
Why?
You had an encounter with someone who you were not meant to see face to face.
Rose kind of thinks back and tries to remember the figure, the cloaked figure.
Yes.
Who is she? Or who is? Well, I won't know. Is she? Who is it?
warn you when I answer this question. Cannot be taken back. You're not going to enjoy the answer to this.
Who is that Nexus?
It is your daughter, Rezz.
No. It's not. She's dead. Mm-mm. Resna, Spectra, they died. I saw it. They're dead. It's impossible.
Spectra lives.
I don't understand. I just don't. I don't understand. I watched what they did. I watched them take my wife and my baby girl. I watched it. And I killed them all for it. I don't understand how she lives.
Things are not always as they appear, Rezz. You did not kill the entire council.
What?
And those that were left lost their greatest weapon. So they forged a new one.
When I remember
Before-
everything, I will have my vengeance and my revenge. And I will find her.
Be smart, Rezz.
Yes, my lord.
This is not the baby girl that you've seen die. This is what you were. She's a tool. She's a weapon. She's ruthless and vicious as you were. And has a belief she has been abandoned by her father.
That's not true.
And then had her father in front of her. The reason I acted as hastily as I did to return your memories is because she was never meant to directly interact with you. My current belief is that she is now no longer acting on behalf of the council. She has gone rogue and is acting on her own.
Can she be
She is.
saved?
Yes, that depends on you at this point, Rezz. If she is coming for you with vengeance in her eyes, be forewarned. As much of an assassin as you were, she has been granted abilities beyond even what you were. She is a plane walker also. She has been sent on missions spanning multiverse that you traveled so freely and calmly. The deal that she made with another, my own brethren, for that ability seems to have been for one reason. While the council trained her, she has been hunting you. By the time I became aware of this, your memories had already been taken. All I could do was try and keep you safe from her hand and urge you to move on from certain places every so often so that she would not find you.
gonna find her, Nexus. I'll bring her back. I'm gonna... It's my duty to help Droghar and the others for now. After that, I'm going after her. I'm gonna save her soul. Before it's too late.
Go with my blessing, Rezz. Just be careful.
And he bows. And he wakes up.
Right, so Rezz wakes up from speaking with Nexus. The morning starts to move on a little and the sun begins to rise. You all start to wake up from your rests.
Real fast, did we say that that he was able to provide armor and stuff? Like I'm able to get my studded leather from him, from the halfling?
Yes, he was able to find you a studded leather.
Okay.
Studded leather. Where's the studded leather? And
It's light armor.
yeah. What's your AC then
now? Mine's 14, but I can't go any max. But with studded leather, if I eventually level up my Constitution, I think it'll go up a little bit more.
Yeah, it should.
So,
Okay.
because I'm a 14 right now. I'm getting destroyed.
Yeah.
So.
I will say even just with the studded armor, that I would say it probably push up to at least 15. I would say act as if
Does it have like a
15
special? Okay, special like +1 or something.
Yeah, I'll say that it gives you that, just because because you've literally been wandering around with like 0 armor on, so having something, I'll say at least gives a little bit of protection to you. It's not like a lot. It literally is just leather with bits of metal attached to it, basically.
Yeah.
But it gives you a little bit extra cover.
Okay. What did it? Gracias.
I'll give you that because yeah, your AC's been pretty low, and now that Rezz is aware of like
He's
yeah,
a
I kinda
fighter
want
now,
something.
and he's getting his butt whooped. Because I can't equip a shield with as a well, I don't have my shield anymore, so I can't equip another like a metal shield as a druid. So
Yeah, and you can't have a shield if you want to use Ash and Dust anyway.
exactly. Well, that's why my AC was low, because I was like a 16, but it dropped because of Ash and Dust is two-handed. So
Yeah. No, that makes sense. So there you go. That at least kind of evens it for you a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you've all gotten your weapons taken care of. You've all got the clothing that you require, and
Droghar's gonna go over to the. There's like a big pile of skins that like the halflings have kind of laid out for everybody. Droghar's gonna go up to it and kind of lift it up, start just picking items out, and he's gonna pick up one and kind of throw it over his shoulder, almost like a sash type deal. And then he's gonna like gently pick up another piece and just walk over to Lilith and just kind of gently hand it to her. I think this should fit you.
Thanks, buddy. But it's just so encumbering. I don't want it.
I don't want you to freeze to death.
All right.
Just do this for me.
How cold does it get?
Well, for me, it's like little chill. For everyone else, you would be dead inside of a minute. You don't want it up. It's really cold.
Great.
Just bundle up. We'll be fine. Droghar's gonna go over to like this big open cask, like with a mug, and just kind of dip it in and just hammer two steinfuls. And he's gonna go up to Rezz or Gwen, one of them. Rezz, do you have like a water skin by chance I can take with this?
Yeah, I think we might have one around here. Give me a sec. And he tries to dig around. And yeah, here you are. Not got many of these left, but here you go. And he hands you a kind of basic water skin.
You don't need this, right?
We'll be fine.
Just
We'll
dunks it
take
in
what you need for this.
Dunks it in the beer stein. The bubbles come up from the beer stein, or the beer cast, and then they slowly stop. Puts the cap on and just puts it on his belt.
Rezz will walk over. I guess this is the first time you guys seen him with this new look. He looks, and he was like, "Mind if I take some?"
Go for it. What did you do to your hair?
He does. Don't need it.
Okay.
More aerodynamic. No.
Wow.
No, Rezz will put it in. He doesn't really say much. He just puts it in there and fills it up. Are we going?
Yeah, Droghar's gonna go over to the halflings and kind of just put his head on their head and just say thank you. And just kind of pick them up and give them like a really tight hug.
And they both give you a big hug back. So you'd be safe going up there, Droghar.
Right. Wish me luck. Wish us luck.
You won't need it, but good luck.
Thanks.
Gwen comes over as well and gives Aries a big hug as well. You stay safe going up there, and you make sure he stays safe too.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him. It's
I'm
not
gonna
my
look,
first time in the mountains.
I'm gonna look over to Aries and I'm gonna be like, you ready?
Ready than I'll ever be. But don't you laugh. Last time we were up in the mountains, my fur got all poofy.
Do you think Hyde would be more suited for this journey? I don't like Hyde, by the way. I'm just asking.
Hyde's seen snow, so guess we'll see.
I want to go over to the halfling couple as well and look at them and say, "Do you have enough food to last for a while?"
We have enough to keep us going for a little while. We good.
And he, like, out of, I guess, in this little basement areas, is there like any dirt at all?
Yeah, there's
Like,
areas
is
of
it
some
dirt?
dirt.
He looks at whatever the dirt and like just makes some mushrooms that come out of the wall, and he'll just form just like a wall of these like little tiny edible mushrooms.
Whoa!
You can eat these, just not too many, okay?
Thank you very much, Mr. Rezz. We appreciate it.
Too many will make you sick, but it should be enough to where you can eat them safely. Just not like more than like 5 a day. Okay?
We appreciate it. Any little extra helps, so thank you, sir.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course. As you're all getting ready and preparing and getting your packs sorted and getting your skins together for the trek into the mountains. I'm probably not going to do the voice for her because I won't do it justice, but TBD does step forward and let you know that she wants you all to go on ahead and she's going to meet up with you on the way. During the night she became aware that she actually left Billy behind. And due to her link with Billy, she wants to go and try and find him. Before journeying on, he was left behind in the black market when it blew. But she wants to go and try and recover him. She believes it's going to be okay for her to go. She has her suit, which has a stealth mode on it, and if she's traveling herself, she should be able to get in and out fairly quickly.
Alright,
Careful.
TBD, be careful.
Yeah, well. She she kind of takes her stuff and has her pack and stuff with her, and she takes off out and heads back towards the city under her stealth mode. And so she'll meet you on the journey before you guys properly get deep into the mountains.
Alright, big guy. Lead the way.
Let's do this. I turn around, Rhys and Gwen. I'll see you guys later. I kind of slap the doorway on the way out. Top the doorway. Duck down.
You all move out into the little opening area, climb back up into the ruined home on the surface. You all come out and make me some perception checks.
Oh,
I got a 13.
wrong one.
24.
There it is.
Let's see how perceptive I am. I got a 17.
Oh, hold on. That's the wrong one. I gotta switch back to Aries. Hold on. Whoop. 16.
Okay. And far as you can all tell and all see, there's no sign of any reforged in the area, no steel predators, nothing that's to cause any alarm. So, you all make your way out of the house and start to head further away from the city. Droghar obviously kind of taking the lead and forging on ahead as he knows the way to get back to his clan.
We should be good for a while. It's just wilderness for a while. The mountains are at the very end. But they can be steep. They're cold. And they're just not hospitable. So let's just stay close.
As you all start to kind of continue on this path, you very progressively start to realize like the land round about you starts to seem a lot more green and a lot more thriving, and little by little it seems like there's a lot more life to the place. Like the Warforged have reached other areas, like you know from what Weird had said that they have reached out to like Minix people and they've reached other areas in Andriesia. But it doesn't look like they've just willy-nilly just burnt everything on the path. You know, as robots would think, they walk with very much precision, walk with very much a purpose. So you start to come to areas that are a lot more open and green, and what little forest there was kind of around the city that was just mostly like burnt dead trees, like you start to see actual thriving woods and start to move into a kind of foresty area.
I kind of walk up beside Aries. It's been a while since we've seen the land outside of the city.
It's crazy. I used to run all over these hills and that forest, you know?
Yeah. That's where we met.
Yep.
You remember?
It's...
You were like getting
I
attacked.
remember.
I mean, if it was not for me, you would probably be dead. You'd probably be dead. Let's be honest.
I had it handled. I let you rescue me.
It did not look like it.
Well, look, that job did go south in a way that I didn't expect it to go. But I had it handled. I could have done something.
Sure.
I would have lived in that tree forever. Maybe.
Droghar just kind of chuckles.
Are you nervous? Going back up on the mountains? It's been a really long time since you've been up there, big guy.
I'm just trying not to think about it. There's a very real possibility that they will want me dead. It's a very real thing.
They'll have to kill
course.
all of us.
Exactly. A lot of people want you dead, but
Well,
they'd have to cut through us, Droghar.
Here's the thing. They will kill you if they see you first. Like, without question. So, I think it would be wise, when we get close, to let me go ahead and talk.
Sure, you can talk, but I'm gonna stand right next to you.
Okay.
Droghar,
Well,
do we
maybe
have a
it's by
contingency
itself.
plan?
Contingency plan.
I have... My
What?
tribe is a small tribe, but it's too many for us. It's just too many. They will slaughter you in seconds. So, if it goes south with
Well-
me, you run. I don't...
This does not sound like a good plan.
It's,
What if I just phase us out?
Your top priority is Lilith and Aries. Okay? Rezz, look at me. I know you're different somehow. I don't know why or how. But I know that it is that I put your hand in water and you pee in pets. I know that guy is still in there. We do naked yoga together. I know that guy is still in there. So
I don't do that.
I need you to listen to me, okay? And I need you to understand what I'm saying. Lilith and Aries are the priority if things go south. And TPD as well. You understand? Okay. Because I can't keep running. I can't. I'm done. I'm done running. I need to face them. So, if things go south, you know what you need to do. Please, for me.
Okay.
And I'm kind of saying that out of earshot of Lilith, or I'm trying to, and Aries, but it's probably not. I'm really loud.
No,
so.
I'm right there.
If
know
you
what
guys
was
are
the
having
best
this-
part? Oh, sorry.
No, on you go. Keep going
I
if
was
you're
gonna
going.
say, you know what the best part was? Last night seeing the stars. Snuck out for a little bit. Hadn't seen those in ages.
It's been a while, you know. Not those strange stars in Feywild. Real stars.
I mean, there was beauty, but nothing like the stars.
It was strange though. It was not our beauty, you know? You know what I say?
Absolutely, 100%.
As you three are having this conversation and Lilith's kind of not involved in it, kind of in her own world.
Say what?
Lilith does kind of notice something at the corner of her eye that catches it, like towards the woods.
Oh boy.
Like just in the
Oh,
direction
no.
that they're walking, and that you guys are walking, you do notice like a couple of little lights just kind of flickering and moving and flying. And you do recognize it as something, like you don't recognize fully what it is, but it does remind you of similar things that you've seen while you were in the Feywild. Just little things kind of. But as you all have this conversation, you'll start to kind of continue, move along your path, and continue your journey. You start to get a little bit deeper into the forest, and you're now starting to come to areas that are a little less familiar for you. Like for where you are now, like for Rezz and Lilith, this is probably a part of Andriesia that you guys haven't seen. Like Rezz being from another plane and kind of jumping from place to place, even when, regardless of whatever form he was, like this is just pure wilderness between say something that would never have drawn him in really. And for Lilith, yeah, this was never like wandering out in the woods of Andriesia this far away from the city. No, she would never
No.
have come here. Even for Droghar and Aries, like you guys know this area a bit better, but it's been a long time since you were here.
So I have my
Like-
like star maps out and charts and
Yeah, you got your star maps
start-
out in charts to kind of make sure you're kind of trying to guide where you're going and stuff. And at night, that's kind of like you use it to try and make sure you're pointing the right direction and stuff. But as you're just kind of walking through the woods, like it seems like it should be familiar to you, especially to you, Droghar. You know, it's like these are woods that you guys would have came through and back and forth, and the Goliaths would have came this far down at some point and
Yeah.
back. But you've not really been this far deep heading towards the mountains in a long time. You've kind of kept like the area where you had met Aries originally and towards the city and kind of this
Yeah.
part of Andriesia. So like you guys are moving into pure wilderness. You guys even start to notice like, you know, where you've seen like the greenery starting to grow, you guys are even starting to see animals now and like creatures moving about and running through the forest. Nothing dangerous, there's no monsters, nothing attacking, you know, maybe a couple of like predators, but nothing like, you know, the odd bear, the odd wolf sort of kind of like running through the woods, but nothing that's attacking. But compared to what you've seen yesterday, like there's life. Like,
Droghar
life is still surviving here.
Droghar is gonna kind of cast Speak to Animals. He's gonna kind of do it on the hush, but while he's walking.
No worries. But yeah, you're starting to move into this deeper part of the woods and continuing this journey. There's nothing kind of necessarily standing out to you at this point. There's nothing that's of major notice or interest. The only one that really notices or anything strange is Lilith keeps seeing the lights that she's seen.
Do I
Seem
notice
to be
Lilith
I was about
keep,
to ask, do I
looking
notice
back?
her?
Make me some perception checks. If you're looking at Lilith specifically, yes, make me some perception checks.
19.
I got a 4. I am oblivious.
Droghar still.
I just-
Aww.
I'm looking into
Drogar's so
her
nervous about meeting his family, and every time he looks at Lilith, he just goes, pretty.
eye.
And,
16 again.
It's pretty.
He's so pretty.
Aries and Rezz. I will say this as well, none of the three of you see the lights.
Right.
Lilith's the only one that sees them.
I'll
But the two of you notice her kind of every so often just kind of like staring around like weirdly off into the distance, more than normal, like different than she normally stares off into the distance vaguely.
I'll look at Aries and just kind of give like a nod, like I'm gonna go talk to her, and I just kind of start to hang back a little bit and hey Lilith,
Yes.
what's going on?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You seem to keep looking that way and that way, but like more than usual.
I think I just have some floaters in my eyes.
I want to roll an insight check against that.
What's a floater?
Alright. You roll an insight check and
It's
Ooh,
actually-
do I
it's-
get to roll against it?
It's actually your eye breaking down. It's
Is-
floating
I
proteins
really
in your
hope
eye.
I do.
Oh, for real.
you roll
Yeah.
me a deception check.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I got a 29.
For deception,
Yeah.
yeah, you definitely beat me.
I was going to say, do you beat a 29, Rezz?
No,
I-
I do not beat that. How do you
I
get that
rolled a
high?
20. I rolled a
Oh,
20 and I have a +9 in deception.
Oh dang!
Holy
Dang.
crap, a 29
there you go.
deception.
Literally perfect roll.
Lilith
Okay.
has gotten into a few dodgy clubs that she shouldn't have gotten into, you know? It's like...
I okay.
It's like, yeah, as far as
Oh,
Rezz, as
great.
far as you're aware, yeah, it's just Lilith
Yep,
being
that's-
weird. She's floaters in her eyes. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Sure.
But a 29, absolutely. Holy
Rezz goes,
crap.
okay. Well, okay. If you're feeling a certain way or something seems off, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Are you doing okay?
Not really. But are you doing okay?
I'm alive.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm sorry about accusing you the other day about Valron. Just because you're whatever is happening doesn't mean you're giving in. At least I hope not.
Well, it's natural for you to be suspect.
I'm just a bad dude. I've
I
seen
keep hearing.
some evil people in my life. Killed a lot of evil people in my life. A lot. He seems to be worse than that. Be careful.
I'm gonna try.
I'm not. I'll walk back over to Aries. As we're walking in this little group. I think everything's okay. At least from what she's told me. But are you doing okay?
Yeah. I'm doing really good. It's kind of weird being back in this forest, and I've changed a lot since then. But just kind of nervous for Droghar, though.
I am too.
He's got us,
Having
though.
someone who is terrified and scared as much as Droghar is makes me nervous. You get messy when you lose focus. You get very, very messy.
See, never gonna go as you seem. Not everything looks as it seems. There was always two sides to every coin, different roles we can play, different people we can be. I wasn't gonna say anything because I know you're not a huge fan of me. Which, that's fine. Hyde loves you though, by the way. We got your back. No matter who you are, what you've done. Like I said, two sides to every coin. Everyone here has a different side. You're not by yourself in that.
Yeah. You're growing on me, Aries. Still love Hyde, though.
Yeah. Hyde says your head's gonna freeze.
Hyde liked my new look.
She giggles.
This is what I looked like before.
For what?
I'll talk about it later. I don't want to lose focus.
Well, for what it's worth, just don't do naked yoga with Droghar anymore.
What are you talking about?
Come on. You don't remember that?
Memories seem to be a little hazy lately. It's like my past and present is mixing up. I remember parts of things. I remember all of you. And I remember some of the things we went through. But I don't remember all of it. And I remember parts of my past. But I don't remember everything. At least
Can
right
I,
now.
as Aries is very knowledgeable and stuff, can I do like an Arcana check or something just to kind of see if I can tell what's going on?
Yeah, you can perform an Arcana check. I will tell you, it's probably gonna have to be a high roll for this because what's happened to him is in the level of a god. So like, you're...
Absolutely. Well, that's it. Just I have like Fey magic, a Hyde. Hopefully, I can recognize something. Ooh. Dirty 20.
Nice.
You don't know exactly what's going on with Rezz. You've been around enough to know that there's definitely something magical taking place. What's going on with him, you've never really seen this sort of split personality, and as a kind of partial expert on split personalities at this point, like, you've never seen someone split and change like this. But even though it's above what you've experienced, you know that it would take an immense amount of power to change someone, alter memories, and to change their personality through it, to the extent that Rezz was changed.
Yep.
Like, if this is what he used to be like before, to change that and take this part of him away and then restore it, you would at least know that that's god level power.
Alright.
Or
So-
something very powerful.
So what I check is after he said that, I just kind of take I'm like, hold up. I take my hands out, I just put it like on his face, and I kind of like look in his eyes.
I kind
and
of just back up a little bit, like move my head.
just hold on.
What do you do?
And I just kind of look and I just kind of feel, and I'm like, and I take my hands off and I'm like, that's something powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cleric. I would have known.
Something more.
Yeah. Look. As an expert on split personalities, believe me, mine's different. Mine's two whole beings into one. Yours is mixed. It's the same being, same person, just mixed.
I don't know really what that means, but the other person who I was gone.
Not
This
gone.
is me.
Not gone. Same coin. Just different. You're still in there. The other person. Don't fight it. Just... You're complicated. Alright. Well, welcome to the group.
Thanks.
But
Also, I
whatever's
have a
going on.
I do have one question for you. And he pulls out his bag. What the hell is this?
And I kind of take my hand out, and I take it, and I'm like, I'll hold on to him for you. Just know that he's really important to you. I don't want to tell you everything of who you are. I think it's important that you discover it. Don't worry, I think everything will come back as things kind of connect again, but... Yeah. I'll take good care of him. Hyde will too. And I kind of put it
Thanks.
in my bag.
I think the other Rezz would appreciate that.
will. You'll see him again. Well, I'll try to help Droghar out then. This would be his second friend that he lost.
Does Droghar see any animals by chance?
And from where you're on the woods, you've been walking for a little bit, but you do see a few animals, like a few little critters running around, and couple of birds in some of the trees.
Okay. See a squirrel kind of off in the distance.
Yeah, the squirrel kind of off.
A rather large squirrel. I'm gonna
Thinking of conversation, also I see Droghar go chase after a squirrel.
I'm just gonna take off.
What is he doing?
Hey, excuse me.
He's gonna go talk to a squirrel.
Can you understand?
Earl turns around and sees Droghar running out at full speed.
Not gonna hurt. Not gonna hurt. I get down on my knee and like kind of put my hand out in front of him. And like
Don't kill it, Droghar.
I have like bits of food and I put it in my hand. I will not hurt.
Hello?
I promise. I will not hurt.
Okay.
You can trust. I just have some questions. I'm unfamiliar with this part of forest. It's been a while since I've been here. Are there any of those metal things in this forest? Anything that you would be afraid of other than like birds? Any big monsters or anything?
Lots of big monsters, nothing metal.
Okay.
Seen metal things come through here, but not for a long time. Not this deep in the forest.
My friends and I are headed up to the mountains, which is a ways away, I know, but... Anything... Have you been up that way in a while, or...?
Not to the mountains, no.
Okay. Alright. Well, thanks, man, and I kind of gently, like, with one finger, just tap him on the head. And just kind of give him some more food. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm up next to Lilith at this point, and I'm just like, see, look. That's sexy, right?
I turn around and I go, I did not kill!
As he
Proud
says
of you,
that,
big boy.
he shoots his sword out and kills another bird.
Sword comes out, there's a branch right next to him, bird.
You get right a bird's nest. Well,
Ah, crap. Shake it off the blade.
I walk over to it and grab the dead bird. Be like, anybody hungry?
Works for me.
We'll always have dinner.
I love how the Droghar blade just became Bonks' grappling hook in this game.
I don't even have to roll for it.
No,
It's free.
it's just this free chaos.
I go over to Aries. Does he kill a lot of birds?
Yeah, him and birds do not have a good working relationship.
It's accident! I don't do
How
it
many
on purpose.
How many birds have you killed, Droghar?
I lost count.
Yeah. Since I've known him, plenty.
Note to self, don't turn into a bird.
No, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah, probably won't end well. That'd be a hell of a way for the character to go out the campaign, though.
Droghar pats Lilith as a bird, and all of a sudden,
Her neck snaps in half.
who's hungry?
I just imagine he just does that, and there's that poor bird's nest. He's like, it's so good, and it just.
Mm.
So you all continue your journey for a little bit further into the woods. Now having dinner ready to cook and prepare when you make camp. Droghar kind of tries to get his head on straight and kind of remember the way back to the mountains, like the best way to get back to his people. He starts to get a bit where he's a little bit maybe turned around. What's the roll for it? Make me a survival check, is it? Is that the right name for it, or environment check? I can't remember what they're actually called now because...
Just Droghar or all of us?
Just for Droghar at the moment. Because it's him trying to remember is why you kind of.
I got a 5. If it's survival, I got a 5.
Survival, that's what it is. You see, Caleb renamed everything for Book of Asher now. I don't remember that. I don't use that often.
Mm-hmm.
Like, make a roll for the thing. No, it would be for nature.
Okay, well then it's a 4. Actually, it's a 3.
A 4. It's a 3. Okay.
Because I had a -1 in nature. Believe it or not.
Oh.
Fantastic. Alright, so Droghar absolutely is going forward with the confidence that he knows where he's going right now, but is starting to kind of veer off into a path that he's not sure of. As he starts to lead the group that way, Lilith again notices the lights that have kind of been following. And she notices that they've kind of like from the moment that they were like she saw them up ahead and you guys reached them, they've kind of been staying with you guys. But she notices as Droghar's heading this direction that the lights kind of move to a different path in the forest and kind of hover there.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I notice anything?
Yeah, you can roll a perception check on.
I think I got a 4.
There's pretty lights over there.
Oh, okay.
I think
Just-
Droghar's gonna try to climb a tree to see if he can see like
Oh, dear.
in the distance.
Oh dear goodness, okay. It's not where I thought this was going, but okay.
Well-
Yeah,
Is
make
it
me,
is it kind of dark?
for how far you've been walking, I'll say it's kind of getting dark. It's not like evening yet, but it's starting to kind of get like late afternoon.
All right, I see Droghar like about to climb a tree. I turn to Rezz and I'm like, "You wanna help me start setting up camp?"
Sure.
All right.
And
'cause-
Rezz starts to use his magic to start like just kind of piling up dirt and like making these like little places to sit. And, I look at the trees and I like use my powers to like kind of get some of the branches down, start getting a fire together.
Very nice.
All right, and Droghar, make me an
Ooh.
athletics check for climbing your tree.
Okay. Got 23.
Nice.
Droghar starts to scale and starts to climb up this tree. So when the 23 makes it up with no issues at all.
Am I able to
really,
get to the
just-
top and kind of see over the line of the trees?
On a 23, I'll say yeah, you can kind of get
Okay.
to top in the trees.
Drogar's gonna kind of scope out for the direction of the mountain where he knows his family is. Like if you can see the mountains in the distance.
All right, make me an investigation check.
Okay.
Because you're specifically looking for something, so.
I got a 2.
You do see the mountains.
Okay.
Like from where you are, like you're seeing the mountains. The trouble that Droghar is having is that the Goliath camp is at a very specific part of the mountains.
Mhm.
So like the thing that he's probably most concerned of is if he doesn't know the way up to the right part,
Mhm.
is that you could get stranded up in a wrong part of the mountain.
Okay.
So that's what he's kind of trying to work out, and he's kind of struggling to remember the exact like path to go to get up to them because it's been a long time since he's taken it.
I'm gonna kind of slide down, and I'm gonna go up to Aries, kind of like pull her off to the side.
Hey, what's
Aries,
up?
I am not 100% sure we're headed in the right direction. I think we are, but I can't be 100% sure. I don't want to alarm anyone, which is why I'm talking to you, because you're amazing at like navigation. Do you think you could help? Think you could figure it out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do you know which way we need to be heading?
I have a general idea. the mountain is that way, which we are headed in that general direction. But my Goliath tribe is in a very specific part of the mountain, which if we can get to the base of the mountain, I can find. It's been so long since I've been out here, and it looks completely different from when I was a kid.
Well, the lands change, but the stars never do. Do you know any stars at all?
There was a constellation that we would was kind of sacred to our tribe. It was a bear, like the bear constellation. You're familiar? Yes.
Yeah.
It kind of almost like was directly over our camp in the same area. That's what we used to tell time. That's what we used for our calendar.
Perfect.
That's why I like bears so much. But yes,
No, it makes sense.
that's the only one I know of though. But it has that, it has that one bright star in it, like near the eye. That was the one that we used to kind of navigate as well. So.
Nope, that's perfect, Droghar. Thank you. And I kind of look and I'm like, can I find kind of like the direction we're going using the star?
You probably can once the stars come out. They're still
Yeah.
not out at the moment, but you can definitely try once the stars are out.
Don't worry, big guy. I gotcha.
Appreciate. Is there a fire going by chance?
Yeah, I would say Rezz has a fire
Okay,
on.
cool.
Hey, Rezz, do you think since you did all this that you could make maybe like a 5-foot little hole in the ground that could fit us in it?
A
Like
hole
a
in the ground.
grave?
Similar, yeah.
And he looks at the dirt. I'm still trying to get used to these powers, but see if I could remember. And he snaps. And he points to the dirt and like lowers his hand. And the dirt goes.
Why are we making
Sick.
a grave, Lilith?
Well, I'm just gonna shape water some of these clouds to fill it, and then make it hot. An instant tub.
Like a hot spring?
Yeah, let's go. It's, my feet hurt. Don't you
Interesting.
guys like do stuff like that
No.
for comfort, convenience?
Water is not comfort to me, so I will pass.
Oh, it feels so good.
Well, I'm not doing that.
You guys are
I'll do it
so
with you, Lilith.
boring.
I've got your back. I enjoy warm
At
water.
least someone
Have
around
fun.
here likes to have fun.
I sit my back up against the tree and I kind of chuckle. I'm like, have fun, Droghar.
He
And
undoes
I
the
kinda-
cork on his water scan and just starts hammering.
Tap your shoulder. And just go sit. I'll sit next to Aries. And I'll take the water skin out and take a swig and I'll pass it over.
Thank you. And I
We'll
just start
sit-
kind of playing on my pan flute, just some nice mellow music.
This feels great, doesn't it?
This is awesome. Like, Droghar takes his boot off. He's just got some disgusting feet. And he just puts him, he hangs his legs in the water. He's like, oh yes, this is awesome. Dick, when did you come up with this idea? This is awesome idea.
I mean, I don't know. I just saw him moving the dirt and I was like, it'd be awesome if wherever I go, I need a hot tub. It's just how I vacation. So,
Lilith, you don't want bubbles.
You guys are missing out. I take a cup some water in my hand and I throw it on Aries.
Oh, man. No,
Uh,
no water. Like,
mm,
I kind of poof up and I'm like,
mm.
but as I start playing and, like, the sun starts kind of going down, like, the music kind of changes to kind of, like, a little bit more sad. And my song just kind of is more just, like, melodramatic, I guess, but just very, just kind of sad and Aries.
Melancholy.
Yeah,
Melancholy.
melancholy.
Have you ever seen what is it? Megamind?
Megamind. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Melancholy.
Melancholy. But you can see Aries, just like her eyes are just kind of a little bit more moist as she's playing this tune.
So,
You know. Oh, go ahead.
no, you go ahead. You started speaking first.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say, if you ever need me to turn into a mammoth for you, you know, if you're scared about these big guys, even though I'm sure you probably don't want me ripping them to shreds, but, you know, if you do, just, I don't know, maybe we should have a word. If you yell it, I'll just do it.
I don't know if I'm scared. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm more scared of them or scared of what they'll think of me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I appreciate though. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be good. But this is the only this is the only option we have.
I definitely see this as a bad idea.
Well, we have a contingency if things go south. So we'll be able to escape. But
Remind me what that is?
Rezz will get everyone out.
Okay.
I think he said something about like face. Not face, but phase.
I
Like a
don't know
portal.
what that means.
I don't either. But
I
I think
guess
it's important.
It doesn't matter. Just glad he's here.
So Lilith, tell me about how you grew up. Tell me a little bit about where you come from. I know a little about you, but I don't know a lot.
Well, I mean, I've always been on the water just because my dad's kind of like a big deal where I come from with the pirates.
He's like a big pirate, right?
Yeah. I grew up pretty much doing whatever I wanted and learning from whoever I wanted. A lot of the times people tried to take my dad's job, if you could say.
You mean like kill him?
Yeah. And that was always interesting because, you know, it's like just a different way to grow up than most people I know.
Sounds exhausting.
Well, when you're in that type of work, you don't sleep much.
So you didn't stay in one place for long times, did you?
Well, sort of, yeah, we did. But it was always protecting that place. Our home. And, you know how it goes.
Yeah. I grew up in the same place. We never moved. Until, obviously, I moved. So this entire land, this entire Andriesia was like a different universe to me from what I grew up with. We were in one place on the mountain top for my whole life until I broke free. So I feel like you and I kind of similar.
Except you're in the mountains and I'm the sea.
I did grow to like sea. I know you're not a fan of Arrow, but he kind of instilled that in me. I was not a huge fan of both, to be honest, at first, but I grew to like the sunset.
I
You know
can
how the
see that.
sunset hits the water when it dips below the edge of the horizon, and you have just colors that you've never seen in paint before. It's like God himself painted the sky. It's beautiful. And as he's saying that, he's just like, he's like completely getting lost in Lilith's eyes. He's like kind of like zoning in, like zoning out.
And Lilith casts thaumaturgy, and she makes her eyes look exactly like those horizons.
Droghar just like is dumbfounded, and he he has been sitting on the side of the hot tub, but he accidentally like falls in because he's like been slowly sliding off the edge.
The dirt just collapses.
Just bearing down the weight, then you're just ends up in.
And like he falls in, but it's still like up to his waist.
I lean over to Rezz and I'm just like, I kind of just chuckle a little bit and I'm like, oh man. To be in love. Gosh, it's fun.
Rezz, as you said that, dark thoughts come.
Exactly.
You get Rezz, kind of, yeah, be in love.
You know,
And a
it's fun
question.
when you're in it.
Would Rezz in his bag, because I'm assuming I've had this bag forever, would he still have his ring?
If that's where he placed it when he had his memories originally, then yes.
I think it would be in there, but it was kind of
because I don't
lost in
think
there.
dumbass Rezz would have thought anything of it, like to have gotten rid of it. It would just be because he just stored everything in his bag of holding. So like he never like cleared out crap that he didn't need. So like if it was in there when his memories were taken, I don't think he would have thought it as anything to get rid of. So it should still be in there.
So Rezz opens up his bag, and of course there's a bag of holding, so there's like infinite void, but he just reaches in and pulls out the ring. Because I would think it was just one of those things that's in there, and dumb Rezz would have never just thought about it.
Yeah, he never would have thought twice about it. So yeah, I would say it's still in there.
He takes it out, looks at it, and just
I kind of look over and I'm like, you got somebody then.
had. It's gone. Long, long, long time ago.
And Aries, like, she starts playing that very sad tune again. And her eyes are filling up with tears again. And she takes a break and she goes, you know, it's fun to be in it, but painful when it's over.
Yeah. Rose looks down at the ring and kind of plays with it just on his finger. Her name was Rasna.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. She is the cleric.
Ah,
Served a really gracious god.
those are hard to find. She was lucky.
Yeah. It's not the time, but I think after this, after we deal with these robots and the giants, think I need to leave.
Where would you go?
I'm looking for someone. I need to find her. Yeah.
Heart.
I take the bandages that were on my hand and show her the wound. From where she stabbed me. Her. The one who gave me this.
See. Do you want me to heal that for you?
No. I want it to scar.
Understand that, but... Well... if that's what you need to do, then none of us are going to stop you. But I hope
Yeah.
you find her, I guess. Unless she's trying to kill you. Good heavens. Why do you want to find her?
And he kind of hesitates. He's trying to figure out if he wants to even say anything. Something I have to do. I'm getting old. I'm very old. And
I'll
I
have
need
to
to...
say, you don't look it.
Apparently it's the yoga. He just kind of juggles. I gotta do one thing that's right, Aries. Just one. And if I'm helping you guys, I'm helping Droghar, and you know, that's maybe the start of something, but there's this one thing that I have to do. It's so important. And I'm scared to do it. Scared to find her.
Well, if you want someone to come with you, I always got your back. Because for the record, you've done a lot of good things.
Have I?
Yeah, and a lot of stupid things, but a lot of good things.
The other me, he was out there, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Can I ask one other thing?
Sure.
I just reached into this bag and grabbed this ring. Why the hell is this bag full of legumes? Like, legitimately, there are a ton of beans in this bag.
Well, those are your arch enemy, the beans.
Oh god. I take the
Are you-
water skin out and I just down it.
So are you a vegetarian? Still? You like meat?
I guess so.
Oh, no, wait, you eat meat. Wait, do you eat veggies? I'm so confused.
As far as I know. I mean, a part of me kind of remembers saying, did I talk to plants? I mean, I have some abilities, but I feel magic within me. I know what it is. We've had, my wife had the magic, but I feel it within me too. I could do things, and I could remember doing things, but I also can't remember doing things.
Look. What you did, you were very good at. And I'm not surprised that power's still in you, because it's you. So trust it. It's a part of you. You don't have to be afraid of it.
Yeah. And I'll look up and look at Droghar falling in at that moment.
Yeah.
Falling in. You all right there, bud?
He doesn't even look back. He just holds up a thumb. Just doesn't break eye contact.
As these conversations are going on and it starts to get a little bit darker, I'm doing perception checks here, but I'm not getting you to roll them. I'm basing them on your passive perception, so while you were having the conversations, I did look them up. Based on your passive perceptions, Lilith and Droghar see nothing. They are so busy lost in each other, they see absolutely jack all that's going on.
Looking at each other's bodies.
Look at my body, look at my body.
No, and more no.
Hey, you married me.
That is crazy.
That, I was gonna say.
For the other two, Rezz, you start to become aware of, you get like a heightened sense that you're not alone. That
My
there's
shiny
something
senses are tingling.
near you.
I imagine it just like in the Spider-Man movies where it's like the camera like pans out.
Yeah. You get a sense of it, but you don't get enough of a sense in your passive perception. 'Cause your passive perception is 16, so you don't get enough of a sense of exactly what it is. You just get a weird feeling.
Mine's 18.
Your passive 16, I just looked up.
For passive wisdom perception, it's 18. Are you looking at the right character?
Yeah.
Am I on the right character?
Oh, sorry, it is yours. I got them mixed up. I got them back to front with Aries. Aries is the one with 16, so Aries gets a sense of there's something going on and doesn't get the full picture of what it is. Rezz, with his new heightened ability, he gets the same sense. But on the 18, he looks across and sees through some of the trees at the far off end. He sees a cloaked figure.
I immediately stand up and whip out my scythe. Do you sense it?
Yep, and I stand up and I'm like,
I
yes.
point though.
Droghar hears the commotion and grabs his sword.
Droghar, Lilith, get up slowly. Someone in there.
I immediately cloak myself and hide up in the trees because I'm all black now.
Droghar twists his handle and turns the sword to fire.
As the camp's starting to turn dark, you see this bright as Drogar's sword lights up the whole camp, pretty much.
I'll stand at the edge. Who are you?
You see the cloaked figure between the trees just kind of like turning behind
No.
the trees.
Stop. Can I
sneak towards the figure?
Can I, in kind of his remembering, can I cast Entangle on the figure?
You can cast Entangle.
Rezz thinks for a second and just kind of, the spells hit him and he's like, stop! And he yells, stop, and then these vines come out and...
You see the vines come out and catch this figure. Is it a save DC for Entangle at all?
Strength. Yeah, it's a strength save of 16.
It just missed it. It entangles them and grabs onto them.
And I'll walk
see,
through.
like, the figure trying to pull.
I'll follow.
Can I
Stop.
stealth my way towards them?
I'm warning you.
Make me a stealth check. Yeah, you can stealth towards him.
$24.
24. You sneak towards them. They're so encaptured with the entangle, and they are so focused on Rezz and Droghar yelling that you're able to kind of sneak up to where they are. What do you want to do?
Can I see who they are?
From this position, with it being dark, they are like cloaked over, so you can't see their face.
Drogar's
You
gonna
can see
lower
the
his
figure.
sword to the ground near their face.
And I'll take the scythe and like, I'm gonna say it's like a cloak over.
Yeah, it's like they're wearing a cloak with a kind of hood over
I'll
it.
take the butt of the scythe and put it like near their face without hitting it and like.
I will
pop
say
up.
that Rezz
hood.
is the only one that recognizes the cloak. It's the same sort of cloak that Spectra was wearing when she attacked you.
I push the cloak up.
You push the cloak up, recognizing it as a similar cloak to what Spectra was wearing. With Aries and Droghar also looking on, Aries hidden, you see that it's not Spectra underneath it. You don't recognize her, Rezz.
Is it an Genasi?
No.
Who the hell are you? And why do you have my daughter's
You-
cloak?
Look on and you see a Tabaxi.
Drogar looks
with a cloak.
at Rezz as he said his daughter. Kind of like shifts his head.
Droghar and Aries recognize her.
It's a dream.
They recognize Dream.
I put my scythe to her throat.
Just before you do that, and you see a smoke bomb go off. You guys feel two figures pushing past you and
Ugh.
slashing up the entangled vines, and they take off.
I give chase because they didn't see me.
Okay. I will say they run off to what they feel like is a good distance from the rest of you. Is it just Aries that's taking off after them?
Oh, Rezz is gonna run. He's pissed. He's gonna go in the direction that he thinks he hears.
All right.
us. I would assume with his pass, he's good at this. So
Yeah, so Rezz takes off running through. Make me athletics checks just for running after them because they're going through the forest. They're going like through the trees with an intent to lose you. Aries, make me athletics or acrobatics because I assume you're jumping tree to tree.
Yep.
And then if you want to
16.
remain stealthy, make me a stealth check as well.
Okay.
a 16.
16. Rezz is completely. You guys are kind of shocked seeing Rezz do this because you've never seen Rezz take off like this, but Rezz is like, he is flying through the
And he has
forest
a
trying to take
scythe
off after
in
them.
his hand, just like cutting down vine, like swinging anything that gets in his way. He's taken down.
Also something that shocks them because Rezz would never be hacking through a forest the way that he is here.
So
Um,
30-20 for acrobatics, and then 26
Aries
for
is jumping
stealth.
from tree. How much for stealth, sorry?
26.
Yeah, Aries is jumping from tree to tree at quite a bit of speed because she's also got Rezz coming through, cutting trees as she's going. She's attempting to go from tree to tree, but Rezz isn't hacking down after them.
Is Droghar
Two
and
of
Lilith
you.
Sneak.
running?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop by where Lilith was and say, Lilith, I think there's someone that was scoping.
Or
out
Lilith's
camp.
still at the hot top, like, what the hell's going on?
There's somebody that was scoping out a camp. I know who they are though. So I'm going to
You
go after
do?
them. They're right over there. You're more
Well,
than welcome
go,
to come
go.
with us.
I'm not fast as you guys.
Right.
I'm not that fast.
sitting there
I
doing
can
her
try to
nails.
keep up.
Alright, I'll
I
be
can
right
try
back.
to keep up
Go.
without breaking
Go.
one.
I'm good. I'm watching my stories. Go.
So Droghar
As
takes
you all
off.
take off, Droghar takes off behind them. I'm assuming Drogar's just like not being athletic at all, just plowing through the forest.
Yeah, I mean, I did roll a
Just
21,
following
but yeah,
Rezz's
he's just running through
carnage,
stuff.
Whoever carries Rez's left, Droghar just finishes it off and just tanks through.
Looking like
It's the
Avatar,
three
the
of
movie,
you.
when those big things came to a forest.
Yeah. As Droghar is coming in behind them, Aries and Rezz do see the cloaked figures kind of like darting, trying to lose them, and do see them going into a kind of clearing. And as you see them go to a clearing, you see the three figures stop, and one turns and takes the hood down. And Rezz, you realise it's Spectra.
And I stop.
And she turns and just gives a kind of smirk in her face, and then she goes, and
Spectra.
a portal opens behind them, and they all step through. And she
I
goes,
try to
So,
counter it as much as I can right before it happens.
Right before it closes. Oh man, this is looking crazy. I want to try to jump and tackle Dream before she can go through.
all right.
Make a portal check.
I was going to say, what check do I get you?
And I'm
fucking
just
make
saying,
for that?
it's just for RP, the portal, like he tries to stop it and he can't. He just
Yeah.
reaches out to make a portal and it's not working.
Let me see. Like, I want to give Aries a chance for this, but like I have no clue what's roll. Let me. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm assuming you're going like all out, like screw stealth on this, and are just making a crazy dive for it.
Well, now like I see her, I see that she's gonna like.
Yeah, that they're about to go.
Yeah, that I jump out of the trees and I just like full blown tackle her.
I will say just make me a straight dexterity check. Just
Okay.
roll d20, add your dexterity modifier. Because like, there's so many elements to this here, I'm like, I don't know exactly what to call it, because they're in an open field, but you're diving out the trees, you're using cat speed as like...
Yeah. $16?
You're not going to make it. It was going to have to be really high to catch them. But you do see, like, you see Spectra kind of uncloak, open the portal, and they go to step back, and Aries, you see Dream taking her cloak off, and then you see the third taking her cloak off. Rezz, you have no idea who the third person is. Aries, you do recognize the third person also.
Does Spectra
long-
react when I say her name?
Not really. She gives a smirk. But Aries, you recognize the third person, and it's someone that you haven't seen in a long time, even before you last seen Dream. And you see a halfling that you met once before. A long time ago, back when your adventures first started, she used to sit on the council, the City of the Union. You see the halfling Calissa Lightfoot, the one that escaped, standing alongside Dream and standing alongside
shoot.
Spectra. And they all step through the portal. Aries makes her mad dive to try and get to Dream, and just as she gets, portal closes.
Rezz sticks a scythe in the ground and gets on one knee and just starts.
Aries
tears
yells
running
out
down
a
his
very
face.
foul curse word.
Spectra.
I mean, I'm just like, if you dream!
Drogar's kind of
Aries.
speechless.
I'll say as
What?
well as Aries was making her mad dive, and the portal was just kind of closing. Droghar got there just in time to see the three figures. Obviously does not know who Spectra is, but recognizes Dream and Calissa Lightfoot.
Rezz is like sobbing. on his knees.
Aries is crying too. But like breathing hard, just go. And then she just kind of looks up at the stars and she's like. And I
Where's
turn. And I go to Rezz and I'm like, come on. They're gone.
Rezz picks up that, pulls the scythe off the ground and puts it on his back. You know the other one. With my Spectra. Who was
I know
she?
both of them.
Who are they?
The halfling was one of the council members that got away from us. She's evil. At least I think she is. She was working with Lady Elgwen.
She tried to overthrow the city. We murdered all of them except for her, basically.
Lilith is out of breath. I'm finally here, guys.
Well,
And
with no shoes on,
Tabaxi.
still soaking wet, still.
Rezz
Why
looks.
does it look like someone died?
And the Tabaxi. She's my life partner.
And she
What?
betrayed us.
What did I miss?
Guess it's time to tell you what I know. At least a part of it.
Who were you chasing after? You told me your partner was dead.
My daughter. Caught up in something really bad. My god, the one I serve. My wife's god. A powerful deity. Told me my daughter was alive. Thought she was killed by my people a long time ago. She is dangerous. My deity told me that. Let me back up. I can't tell you who I can't tell you everything, but I'll tell you some things. Before, I was a weapon. I was very good at killing.
You were an assassin.
More than an assassin. Granted special powers of plane walking by some unknown force. My people sent me through portals to other planes to kill. And I was very, very good at it.
So you were like assassin.
Yeah. With this weapon.
You?
And he pulls out ash and dust. Puts it back. You see, my people were scared. They saw what happened in this plane. They saw the end of the world over and over and over, and did whatever it took to keep that from entering my realm. They were fools. So they had me go in, and they had me kill whoever I had to be sure none of that would cross over into my world. Killed people from this realm, I've killed people from the Feywilds. One day, I did a job that I didn't agree with. So retribution, punishment, the council, the government that I served, killed my family in front of me. They burned my house down with my family inside and made me watch. And as revenge, I killed every single one of them. The deity that I served, I begged Nexus to kill me when my vengeance was complete. Instead, Nexus gave me an option. I could spend the remainder of my days with my memories gone and walk the earth, walk realms, walk planes, help people, and kill no longer. Or I was banished alone in a void. That was my option. Nexus had other plans. Nexus wanted me to go. So he wiped my memories and left me with what you guys found me.
That explains the hippie.
Nexus let me know that my daughter didn't die. And I didn't kill everybody. And that they turned her into me. They turned her into the killer and the monster that I was. I look at Aries. She did this. I have to find her. And I gotta stop her before she loses her soul like I did.
Aries kind of just looks down.
Why is Dream with her? Why is that council lady with him? I don't understand.
Do you think they had something to do with the Warforged?
But it surprised me.
Dream.
As
She knew where they were.
As they're talking, Droghar kind of turns to Lilith and kind of like updates her on the situation, what's going on. So she's in the know.
Sorry, I'm just imagining like when Olaf does stories on Disney Plus. And it's
I baby Moana!
He did some things and he killed a bunch of people
and then
it was crazy.
my arm goes off.
Oh, Gaga, I'm baby Moana.
Wrestling has baby girl. She's the killer. It's crazy.
It's like
It's
other
like,
cat lady.
It's like
And Aries died.
Parents is dead.
And Aries is dead.
So Aries just kind of, you know, her face is to the ground, and then she kind of looks up at Rezz. Well, I think that just seals your fate. I'm coming with you. Dream. I love her. Even after all this time.
I love my daughter. But this can't be a coincidence. Can't be a coincidence that we are trying to get help from your people, Droghar. And my daughter and her lover and an evil council person.
Why the halfling? That
I know we should have killed her. So sneaky.
They were all wearing the same cloak.
What was that cloak? That is.
And he thinks, I don't remember. My memories are, what I told you is what I know. My memories are trickling in, but seeing her just made me remember a lot.
Droghar hands him his skin. Pops the top off with his thumb.
I'll take
You still
this
help.
drink. And hand it back.
Aries just takes a deep breath, looks up, and sees all the stars now on this nice clearing. Well, I guess we just keep moving forward. We need to get help.
We keep doing what we're doing. We keep an eye out for those three, or more like that. We don't know. Usually, organizations, whatever they're a part of, they're not alone.
No.
And if any of my people survived, bad. But I'm gonna ask you this, Droghar, Lilith, Aries. Don't harm my daughter, please.
I won't touch her.
I'll do my best not to hurt her.
Close enough.
That's all I can. That's all I can promise. I'll do my
Same
best.
with Dream. Droghar. Same with Dream.
But we can kill everybody else?
She put all of our lives at risk, Aries. Every single one of us.
You know,
I
and
know.
killed you.
And killed me, I know.
I forgot about that. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
She totally did.
It's like, no, she just put you like she legitimately shot Aries. Okay, it was an accident, but she did die.
Dude, if this was Arrow would be out for blood.
Yeah, I know.
You pissed.
You of anyone, Aries, should be quick to anger in this situation. She took your life. Now that I'm just remembering that aspect of the encounter that we had.
Droghar, my daughter said she's gonna take mine.
As long as you're
So-
with us, we'll have your back.
We need to focus on the task at hand. Aries, we can't let this trip us up. We have a job, and we need to do it. Droghar, lead the way.
I look to Aries and then look up.
That way.
Do we have any equipment back at camp? Other than the hot tub?
Everything
I'm
was still in my
assuming-
bag.
I'm saying pretty much anything that was in your backpacks because I'm assuming you didn't go traipsing through the forest at full speed after
I
these
would-
three with your backpacks on.
I feel like the only thing that we would have taken out would be, we had the fire out. Like, we made the fire, we didn't really have time to take anything else out.
No, because from the way that you had kind of talked about setting up, you'd set up camp, you were all just relaxing, having a drink, just chilling. You hadn't
That's
really
true.
unpacked anything, but when you went to see the threat, I assume at that point you all had backpacks off and stuff, and then you went to check because you were under threat.
Yeah.
So you
Droghar
wouldn't have
also
picked
does
up
not have
anything
shoes
to
on.
go after.
Because he specifically took
Well,
those off.
Lilith wasn't quick
Is
to
Droghar
getting to
actually
you
have
guys,
clothes
so
on?
she
That's
just
the
got
next question.
everything.
He does have clothes on. He was not smart. He was not
That's
smart
like-
enough to take those off before he got in.
That's why Lilith took
Have,
like half
four
an hour to get
backpacks
to.
on.
He's just carrying the 4 backpacks on their own through the forest.
And
Only to realise, only to get there and go, oh crap, I forgot something at camp, and you go back.
he takes the
These checks better be
Let's go
grateful.
back to camp.
Yeah.
I got first watch because we need rest no matter what.
Agreed.
So I didn't have to bring the backpacks.
No.
So,
Great.
Let's
Thanks,
get a couple
guys.
hours of rest,
Thanks.
and then we will head out while stars are still out and we can navigate.
yeah, I'll fast forward a little bit. For the
Came
night,
back,
you
though.
guys all go
Sorry.
back to camp, sleep, take watches and stuff. And what were you want to say on?
I was just gonna say, on our way back, I whip out and I play that same sad melancholy tune that I've been playing.
Yeah. You guys take turns watching, take turns keeping an eye on it. You reconfirm the stars and the direction you're meant to be going. Lilith, it catches your eye that the lights that you'd been seeing are still where they were. And the path that they're hovering at is also the path that Aries is kind of directing to, that is the right way to go.
Do we see the lights now that it's dark?
Aw, man.
No.
Okay.
None of the rest of you see them, it's just Lilith that sees them.
Hmm.
Lilith, make a perception check on them again.
Interesting.
Okay.
Please get higher than a 4 so I can tell you something.
I got a 17.
Nice.
Oh, there
17.
we go.
You see a
It's
green
higher than a
glow coming off the lights.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
know
no.
exactly who they're from and who's the.
Blech.
But
No.
at the same time, you also are fully aware that although everyone said stuff to you, that he's not done anything to harm you since you got back. In fact, he's been helping you. You get the idea that these lights are guiding you on the path that's trying to keep you safe? Question mark. I'll leave that up to you, but that's what you glean at this point. But I'll kind of fast forward through the night that you guys kind of take some rest, get a few hours sleep, set off before it's fully morning, just so you've kind of got an idea of the stars and make sure you're going in the right direction. You guys start walking through the forest and start to get deeper in. As you're getting deeper through the forest, it starts to become daylight and you start to see some of the little animals kind of out and about and stuff. A little bit more life around the forest, but nothing else is catching your eye that you can see. There's no sign of the hooded figures from last night. There's no sign of them again. And presuming you all are keeping watch for them, like specifically now. But you don't see anything that indicates towards them. And you come to a kind of more open area. It's not forest, but you come to a place where there's a lake of water, and you see like some of the ground rising up and bridges crossing and different things. It's an area that looks like people have been here, and there's like man-made stuff like wooden walk bridges and stuff like that. But you don't see any settlement, any encampment here. You don't see any sign that there's anybody like here or living here, and there's no sign that it's been passed through a lot recently. Like it's not like it's actively being used as far as you can tell from what you see of it. But it's a nice little area. You guys kind of start to like walk into it and start to head towards it, starting to feel like, you know, start to settle back into your journey, kind of like you were at the start of yesterday, like you're settling in and different stuff.
Droghar's gonna go to the edge of one of those streams, and just while he's looking up, kind of cup his hands in the water, smell it, and just take a couple big swigs.
Yep, you sniff the water. As far as you can tell, you don't smell anything off, and
Rezz
it
is
just seems to
peeing
be
upstream from where
there's like a little there's like a little waterfall from another stream that comes in, and Rezz is up at that stream just, you know, pissing away and directly to where Droghar is.
Droghar sees kind of like a little ladybug / butterfly that's just kind of hanging out by the stream. Kind of puts his hand out for it to hop on it, and he's kind of just watching it crawl across his hand.
Okay, as this is going on, you guys don't notice anything round about you.
Uh-oh.
But as you're kind of standing there and Drogar's like bent over checking on the ladybug, Droghar, make me a strength saving throw.
Gosh. Got a 15.
That's not going to be enough. As Droghar is bent over the water, you hear a rumbling behind you and turn round to see a massive boulder creature rolling towards you. You turn around just in time to see it slamming into you. You take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And you failed the strength saving throw, so you are knocked prone.
Okay.
Oh.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh my gosh. 7.
I got a 17.
Nice. Hold on. Alright, so Droghar got 17. Anybody get higher than 17?
Hold on. I'm still rolling. Yeah. 25.
25.
Dang.
Holy crap.
Dang.
Alright. Rezz, you got 7.
Mm-hmm.
Lilith, what did you get? Oh, you're muted.
Sorry, I got 9.
Lilith is. Rezz is on 7. Alright. Just pull up the page, and I'm going to have to do a little maneuvering of the creatures as always. So, you're here. And you see that token next to you, Droghar?
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
What's it called
I'd like
again?
to use-
You said it was a boulder stone monster? Just writing his name
Yeah,
down.
it's a boulder's. Yeah, I was gonna say stone monster. I can tell you what it's actually called, but it's a
No,
heck.
that's alright. That's alright.
The Galeb Dur.
I'd like to use reckless attack on it. Great weapon master.
I would like to stand up.
And
So you're all
cry
coming.
a little bit.
So Droghar went to take a drink. This thing came straight at you. These things are indistinguishable from rocks if they're standing still. Like you cannot tell them apart.
Okay.
So it was there the whole time you were coming across. Just you never noticed it.
Okay.
But it rolled, attacked, damaged Droghar, knocked him prone, and we are now in combat. So first up is Aries.
All right. Oh boy. What do I want to do? All right, so I'm gonna try if I can move like maybe like right here.
You're gonna move right there? Okay.
Yep. And then let's see, what do I want to cast? This is the Aries side. Okay. Is it considered a creature? Because you said it's a rock.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Eh,
gonna
it's kind-
cast.
It's a creature. I don't know how it works into your thing, but it's technically classed as an elemental.
Okay. So I want to try to cast Confusion.
Go ahead and try and cast it.
So basically, it just the creature must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
What's the spell save for that one?
17.
He fails.
Lovely. So then, an effective target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each turn to determine its behavior for that turn.
Okay. I'll probably get you to repeat that to me at the start of his turn.
I gotta
yeah.
pull up that list too.
Yeah, pull up the list for it and stuff. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Aries?
Yes.
Alright, so next up is Droghar.
Right, so Droghar is going to rage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stand up. That's my action, right?
Okay. It's half your movement speed.
Oh, okay, sweet. See, I think rage is a bonus action. Yeah, rage is a bonus
Yeah,
action.
rage is a bonus.
Okay,
So you've still got your action and you've got half your movement speed left.
so he's obviously very angry. So I am going to pull an LJ and try to grapple this dude.
Alright. Just a strength check.
Yeah.
Roll strength check.
I got 21.
Wow, yeah, you beat him. I am rolling like crap for these things.
So I picture it like I kind of stand up and in one motion I get behind him and wrap him kind of like in a full Nelson and press his head down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then that's all I got.
Alright, so you've got him grappled. I'll move you kind of there behind him so that you've got...
Okay.
that you've like kind of swing around behind him and are holding him. Alright, that's for Droghar. Next up is Lilith.
Alright, hold on. Alright, so he ended up grappled?
Yeah, he's grappled.
Okay. I will then cast a Ganazar's Scorcher
Okay.
at 4th level. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's not what. I'm sorry.
No worries.
For some reason, I thought that was a different one. I think I'll just do Magic Missile.
Ooh.
Nice.
Go for it.
So,
Reliable.
exactly. Let me... Oh, here it goes. Man, that was bad. Just 11 damage.
11 damage to him.
Yes.
Oh,
That
I
was a
love that I
bad
can
roll.
take. I love that I can track their HP on this. It's so, it's so helpful. Alright. And that's it for Lilith's turn.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is Rezz.
Alright. Rezz will run up to this thing and take it old swipey swipe with Ash and Dust.
Go for it.
Oh, it's a crit fail.
You're on with
Wow.
advantage.
Oh no, I didn't do that. Ooh.
Yep, he's grappled, you've got advantage.
What? I crit fell twice.
Oh my gosh.
No!
Holy crap,
oh,
dude.
man. Uh-oh.
Wow. That
Yeah.
was horrible. Rezz goes to swipe, and all of a sudden, like, he just gets hit with these memories of just, like, in combat, and he just completely, like, buzzes out for a second.
I'm also going to say that you swipe while you're like that and miss and drop the scythe.
Okay.
I wouldn't typically, but you got 2 nat ones.
I know, it
There's
was
got to be
so bad.
something for that. It's
Oh
like,
my
dang, dude.
Gosh, this is so
Man.
bad. Okay, I'll
That is like a literal opposite of me getting 2 nat 20s last week in a row.
I know, that's like, no.
I know, that was horrible. Alright, can I action surge? I want to action surge. Can I use
you can action surge.
a bonus action to pick up the scythe? Is it a bonus action?
Yes, you can use a bonus
Alright,
action.
I want to try this again, because that was horrible.
There's no way it can be as bad, surely.
Please don't say that.
Alright. A
You
dirty
get 4
20.
nat 1s, like
A dirty 20.
dirty 20 hits.
Nice.
Oh wait. So,
I guess if you roll another nat 1, your Rezz is going in the water this time.
The
Like,
scythe is breaking in half.
Gosh, that was so dumb. Alright, alright, let me roll for damage. Uh, 17 points of damage.
Dang.
17.
So I pick up the scythe and I'm like, ah! Swipe. I'll like get him upside the head.
Alright, so you come in after completely getting hit with it, kind of shake it off, pick up your scythe and refocus and damage right across him. Alright, that's the end of Rezz's turn. Okay, so first of all, our rock fella is going to try and break the grapple that Droghar's got him in.
I got an 11.
He got a 19.
Okay.
He-
I got 2
Pulls out
3s.
of
I'm
that.
like, really?
So what happens? He's affected by the thing Aries has got him
Okay.
under,
Yeah,
so he's
so
under
you
confusion.
roll a d10.
A D10. Where's my D10? Got a 3.
Alright, the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay, he just
Dang.
stands there. As the rest of you are all kind of seeing this thing just stand there, break out, and just seems to be getting affected by Aries. Aries. You notice the rock next to you starting to move.
Oh, crap.
no.
Oh no.
Cheese and biscuits.
Son of a
Fiddle
bee
stick.
sting.
So 23 to hit.
Oh,
was funny.
jeez.
For 6 points of damage.
Ugh.
Uh,
It's a flesh wound.
then at 20.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
jeez.
— 15 points of damage.
It's 15 plus 6 total.
Yeah. So 21 overall.
Dang.
So this thing moves at the
Yikes.
wall, and as you're noticing it, it just boom, boom, and it absolutely just lays into you.
That definitely breaks my concentration. Dang it.
Oh
And
no.
She's over 25.
My heart's racing.
Lilith, make me a strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
I don't even know what that is.
So this
Oh, there's
one
another one. No.
rolls and attacks.
Oh no, I got a 5.
Oh.
So 26 to hit.
On me?
Yeah.
Little old me?
There's 7 points of damage, and you failed the save, so you're knocked prone.
Oh man.
Oh.
And then Droghar, make me another strength saving throw.
Okay. I got a 21.
21.
Oh.
Where'd it go? Yes. You like,
Okay, never mind.
completely could not see it there. 17 to hit.
Is this still the first round?
Yes. So
Okay.
11 points of damage, half to 5. So raging.
All right, then.
Alright, and that's the end of round 1. So next up is Aries. Back at the top of the round.
Alright, so I turn around and I So what's 120 feet? Could it... I could... Well,
You
No,
talking
30-foot
distance
cube.
or like
hold on.
30 foot
Like,
cube?
30
You've got
foot
tools,
cube.
if you've got tabletop, you've got tools on it.
There's a
So
ruler
is
at
it
the bottom
from
of
you?
tabletop.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. See, I love this. This is awesome.
I know, it's so cool.
Oh yeah, I could definitely fit both of them. Okay. So, I'm gonna do hypnotic pattern for the
Okay.
for my rock creature and the one with Lilith.
Okay.
They both gotta do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the spell save DC?
17.
Nat 20 for yours.
Oh jeez.
Boo.
16 for the
20.
other one, he failed.
Okay. So, on a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration.
Okay.
While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay, so he's stuck there then. And how long does it last for, you said?
It's a minute, so probably
Okay.
6 rounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is
so
it a spell
that-
save each round, or is it just stuck like that?
No, it's just stunned now. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so
unless
he's-
somebody hits it or damages it, or if something damages it, then it'll come
Okay,
out
so
of
if it receives damage, it'll wake up. Okay. Cool,
And
no
then-
worries.
Yeah.
And then nothing
Uh,
happens to yours?
Nope. And then I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Rezz.
Sweet.
God, does he need it?
I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna say anything.
Next time I roll that, I'm tossing my dice. Go away permanently.
Did start using the dice tower again, did you?
No, I should.
No.
I should do it on nights I'm not DMing.
Yeah, see if it works in your favor.
Yeah.
Alright, if that's it for Aries, then next up is Droghar.
Alright, Droghar is going to take a swing at the one that just popped up beside him. And he's going to use Reckless Attack.
Are you still holding on to this one?
No, he
No, he
through
broke.
it.
Oh, okay. You broke it. Okay.
So I got a 22.
22 hits.
Okay. Alright, and with that, I'm going to use Menacing Attack as a special maneuver.
Okay.
So that's 29 damage.
29 overall.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm going to use another attack on the same guy.
Go
My
for it.
extra attack. Got an 18. Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay. That's 19 damage.
19 damage.
Actually, 23 damage. I'm sorry, 23. Got to add the 4.
Okay, he's looking messed up now. That
Okay.
one rock monster's looking pretty torn up now.
So I picture Droghar just going boom, boom, and then he just goes raw, just screams in his face.
You just see bits of rock chipping away. You scream at this monster. If that's it for Droghar, next up is Lilith.
Okay, I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to cast Hold Monster on the one near Aries.
Okay. Go for it.
And
What's the save for that?
it's Wisdom with a save of 17.
No, he failed.
Yay!
Nice. Now he's paralyzed up to 1 minute, and at each of the end of your turn, you can do the saving throw.
Okay. Alright, so Lilith's got that one held. That's the end of her turn. Next up is Rezz.
Rezz takes a scythe, like, and just slams in the ground. His eyes become like sparky and electricity, and he looks up to the heavens, and he casts down. I'm going to call lightning,
Ooh, Sparky
Ooh,
Rezz.
Nice.
and so it's gonna affect the one in front of me and the one by Droghar, because it says up to like 60 feet or something. 60-foot radius. So.
60 feet, so you're getting both of them.
Oh yeah. And then it's a save. It's a Dex 16.
Yep, they failed. Yep, both failed.
14 points of damage.
14 points to each.
Yep. So it goes.
You call down lightning, do big damage to both of them. I do want to say, just to correct myself here, the one that Lilith had cast hold on, he is actually not held because the condition is paralyzed and he's immune to being paralyzed.
Oh man!
Sorry, I just read it on the character sheet there because I was looking to see if lightning did damage to them, and it does, but I just seen paralyzed, they're immune to that effect.
And it was
Well,
14.
shoot.
You said it, I said 14, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you said 14.
Okay.
Alright.
Because they're rocks. Dumb.
Stupid rocks.
Alright, if that's it for Rezz's turn, next up it is the Dumb Rocks.
It's like
Alright.
they're, stupid or something.
Alright, so the one, the Aries, what's it you did to him again, Aries? What's the condition again?
He's
Charmed.
hypnotized. Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
charmed.
Let me just double check that one. Yes, Charm does work on them. So he's stuck there. The one that's next to Aries is gonna big swing. Yeah, over 20 he hits. What's your armor?
16.
Ooh, just misses the second attack, so one of the first attack hits. 9 points of damage to Aries. The ones next to Rezz and Droghar are going to take some shots at that as well. First one on Rezz is 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Second one, nat 1. Definitely doesn't hit. 11 points of damage on the first hit. Completely
Okay.
whiffs the second hit. Droghar. 19 for the first. Woo! My dice just jumped out the dice tower there. 24 for the next, so both of those hits. Points of damage, so 6 points of damage to
Well,
Droghar overall.
Hold
on those
on.
two.
Hold on.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a reaction of silvery barbs, which
Okay.
means on the first one, you need to re-roll and use the lower, and then I can choose Droghar to have advantage on his next attack that he needs, or ability check or saving throw.
I rolled another 16 for that first attack, so I rolled the exact same thing a second time.
Of course.
Darn. Lilith just ain't hitting on much.
So was it 12 I said? So yeah, 6 points of damage to Droghar. For a
Sorry,
half damage
Droghar, I
total.
tried.
Appreciate.
Alright, that's it for the Rocky Boys. So back to the top of the order, it's... actually, let me just check. Yes, back to the top of the order, it is Aries.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just... I'm gonna go ahead and try just attack, the one in front of me. Or to the left of me, that one right there.
This one? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna jump up and try to start hacking it away with my Luna Claws.
Alright, go ahead, roll attack.
Okay, one hand. Oh yeah, no. 10.
Nope.
And then second hand. Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20, nice.
Nice.
So, get an 8. $24.
24. You do notice after slashing it with your claw, this thing doesn't look like it's taking as much damage for you as it should be.
Okay.
It is resistant to non-magical slashing attacks.
Oh, jeez.
The lunar claws aren't magical weapons, so it only takes half that damage.
This isn't working, guys.
Right, so next up is Droghar.
Alright, Droghar is going to kind of go into a frenzy. He's going to attack the same one.
Alright.
Got a 22.
Yep, 22 hits.
Alright, 25 on the first attack.
He is down.
Alright,
Nice.
so I get another attack because I killed him for Great Weapon Master, so I'm going to immediately attack the other guy.
Go for it.
I got 19.
19 hits.
It's another 25. I'm going to use... That was the extra attack from Great Weapon Master, so I get one more attack. So I'm just going to hit him one more time.
Go for it.
Alright, I got a 19.
19 to damage.
To hit.
Or to hit, yes.
Okay.
Yep, 19 hits.
Alright, and on this one, as I hit him, I'm going to kind of twist my sword and use precision attack. So that is 13 points total damage.
Alright, he is still up, but he is looking bad. He is messed up. Alright, so that's it for Droghar. Next up is Lilith.
Alright, so I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points so I can turn my casting time to 1 bonus action. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to hold on, let me get to tabletop.
Tabletop.
Hi, buddy.
They call me
Um,
Tabletop.
I'm gonna go up to the one that's charmed.
It's cross frozen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hannah's frozen for me too.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It gives me a minute to think.
Might be their internet.
Well, yeah, their internet seems like it went out. Well, I guess I'll DM the rest of this. The rock dudes die and we win the game.
They erupt in a fiery pit of rubble.
And Rezz wins.
we all win, and we get the rock weapons.
And we get the beer.
We're level 20.
We
Oh
level
my
up like
goodness.
10 after this.
Like all of it.
We get all the levels.
I think we won.
Sorry, people, we're having a little technical difficulties with the stream. I think Cross and Jay's internet went out for a sec, so hopefully they'll be back in just a second.
Yeah.
Let me actually,
Yeah, but-
we'll go be right back.
I was about to say, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. Alright, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah, just check the audio for it because, like, I've not got headphones on my phone, so.
Yeah, your audio looks like it's coming through. We should be good.
Yeah, I'm just worried about your audio also coming through my mic.
Oh.
Hey guys, in stream, if there's any audio issues, please let us know if you guys are watching this in chat.
I don't hear any echo or anything, Cross.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we good to go?
Yeah, if you guys are good to go, because I don't want to restart my computer because I've still got tabletop up, but.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. The internet looks like it's fine, so I don't know why it crapped
No,
out.
it's back up. My laptop's back on it, so.
If we need to, we can put up the BRB screen and we can restart if we need to.
Yeah, let's do the BRB
Okay.
screen right now and see if I can get this up and working, because hopefully that's the internet kicking back in then.
Okay, we'll be right back, folks. And we're back. Sorry about that, folks. Thanks for your patience. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Technical issues.
Yeah, man, I hiccup. But we're right back where we left off. So,
All right.
Lilith, please say yours again. I heard like 2 sorcery points and then everything froze. So.
Yep.
Yes, I'm basically doing my meta magic, and I'm going towards the rock monster that Aries charmed.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this is gonna uncharm him, but actually, hold on, let me see. Let me think.
It's okay. He's already uncharmed because I got hit
Is he?
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then I'm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
He's up for the concentration, so yeah, he's free again.
Okay,
That's
thank
right.
you. Then yes, I will go after that guy, and I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp, which is a cantrip that lightning springs from my hand to deliver a shock to a creature I try to touch. I make a melee spell attack against the target, and you have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal, and on a hit it's 1d8 lightning damage. And then it also can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Yeah, okay. Go for it.
Alright.
Roll to attack, no advantage because it's rock.
Oh, nat 20!
Dang!
There you
Just
go.
to let
Heck
you know.
yeah, dude.
Just to let you know. Thank you. I've been doing this dice. It's giving me good luck today. Alright. And because I'm 5th level, I get to do 2d8. Uh-oh, is he frozen again?
No, no.
Okay. You're just really still.
No, sorry, I'm looking at the map while I'm listening to you.
So on a d20, it should be 2d8.
So 2d8, so yeah, roll 2d8 and then you're adding 16 to it.
Oh my Lanta, I don't even know if I can add that much. 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 16
It's 25.
is 25.
No. Yes.
Nope.
Yes, it's 25.
Yes, 25.
No.
Ah,
Yes.
25 damage.
Okay. Oh,
We're
shoot.
not great at math. Why the hell did we pick a hobby with all math?
Math rocks.
Ugh. All the
Hey.
mathing.
I don't know.
Actually,
I was told it
you
was
should-
in the app.
reaches out, shoots electricity at this guy, does 25 points of damage to him. He takes his first damage. So he's taking a fair bit of damage now. So yeah, they're taking some shots here. That's it.
And oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do magic missile. And let me just double check. That helps if I'm here. So I can do 5. Okay, so I'm gonna do it this way. Alright, on the one that I just hit, I'm gonna roll that first.
Okay.
Oh, that was pathetic. Alright. That's 7 points.
Okay.
Alright, and then the one under Droghar is 5 points.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, And then the one above Aries. Ooh, yeah. 9 points.
Nice.
Nice. So those two take a good bit of damage. The one that was by Rezz and Droghar takes the last of its hit points. It collapses and crumbles.
Nice.
I want to try.
Yeah. Next up is Rezz.
I want to try something. I don't know if it's gonna work or maybe just be stupid or cool. I don't know. So this little this water right next to us. I guess two big questions. Number one, is that like a pretty far drop?
From there, not really. It's a little bit down, but it's not like a massive drop to it.
Would they get, if they went into that water, would they get stuck? Would it couldn't climb its way up, right?
Maybe.
Well, based off of its height. Because it depends on what I'm gonna do.
Depends. Don't know how deep the
Okay.
water is.
I want to wild shape. If you'll let me do
Okay.
this.
Oh,
I want to
shoot.
wild shape into my vine form and try to drag it into the water with me. I want to wrap around and go into the water with it.
Alright.
If
I'm going to make
possible.
you do 2 strength checks with it. 1 to grapple it with the vines. And then 1 to see if you can drag it.
Okay. So let me.
So first strength check is to see if the vines actually grapple him. He got a nat 20.
Oh, gosh.
Gosh. Yeah, I'm not beating that. Hang on, I'm just double checking something. Actually, if as part of this actual wild shape has an ability, it's called Grasping Vine. I conjure a vine that sprouts from the ground in unoccupied space. When you cast the spell, you direct the vine to lash out to the creature within 30 feet of it. That creature must succeed on a dex saving throw or be pulled directly towards the vine. So I would position myself to stand right at the edge of the water and pull it towards me with this ability. With this dex
Okay.
saving throw. So it'd have to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. Well, technically that's what that nat 20 would go towards then.
Okay. That's
It's
fine.
a dex saving throw if it's not fighting a grapple, so.
I will just remain in my vine.
Rezz just
It is
stays.
a
Yeah, I'll stand right here. Boop. And my viney, I'm this giant vine monster.
Alright, that's it for Rezz. It is the Rocky Boys. And each of them have realised that they've got 2 of their friends have fallen. And they are each going to use a special ability.
Oh boy.
Is it called Die?
It's called Animate Boulder.
Run away! Run away!
Oh. Da 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 da.
What?
Oh boy.
And out of the
No.
walls, you see each
What?
of them conjure 2 little animated boulders.
Oh.
Not the same as them, they're different kind of creatures that you see them coming out, but you see both of them focusing and then these creatures come. Alright, but that's their action for this turn, so we're back at the top of the order and it's Aries.
Alright, I'm gonna look at main rock troll dude, and then his 2 rocklings. I'm gonna cast fear on the 3 of them.
Okay.
And they have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
The main rock dude has failed. The other 2, the rocklings, succeeded.
Okay. So the main dude now has to start moving and dash as far away as they can away from me.
Okay. Okay.
And then I give my second bardic to Lilith.
So for Aries, it is Droghar.
Alright, Drogar's gonna go for the one above Rezz. And I'm gonna use Reckless Attack.
Okay.
I got a 22.
22 hits.
Alright, first hit is a 22.
22 damage as well, or just the 22 to
It was a 22 to hit and then a 22 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again. I got a nat 20.
Dang.
Nice.
So I got 4 damage. But with my modifier it's 4. So wait a minute. So 4 plus 4 and then rage plus 2. So it's 10 total. I don't know if that's doubled though. I think it's just the dice that are doubled, so.
Yeah, just the dice are doubled.
Okay.
10, and then what are the... Is it the dice? It's the 2 4s?
Yeah.
10 overall?
Yeah. Then I guess it'll be 20 because I was a great weapon master, so 20 total.
Okay.
Mama.
All right. Yeah, that's it for me.
That's it for you? Okay. Droghar lays into that rocky boy. Next up is Lilith.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip, level 5.
Okay.
And so that means that both of the rock dudes and then the 2 little ones closest to Aries, they all need to make an intelligence saving throw. And on a failed, they take 3d6 psychic damage, and it can't take reactions until the end of its next turn. And on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. But it only gets one of the 3. But on a successful, it's just half damage.
Alright, so this is for the 2 main ones and then the 2 little guys that are with Aries?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so first to do away. Failed. Next we'll do the other main dude. 17. Is that a success?
I believe so, because I think the save is 17.
He succeeds, the other 2 fail. And fail. So yeah, the one that's with Droghar and Rezz succeeded, the other 3 failed. Alright, go ahead and roll psychic damage.
Okay. So I got total 12, 16. And for the one who saved, it's 8.
Alright, is that it for Lilith? Anything else?
Yep, that's it.
Alright, next up, Rezz.
Alright, I'm gonna try again. One in
Alright.
front. Try to pull him over.
All right, and it's a deck save.
Yep, 16.
Dex. 18.
Oh, dang it.
I'm gonna take a reaction of silvery barbs for 3,000.
Oh, froze.
Oh, am I
think they both-
frozen?
No,
Oh.
they both froze again.
Why is it always what I'm trying to
It really is.
so bad?
I think their internet might be going nuts.
Yeah. Did you want to do a BRB?
Yeah. Hey, everybody, we're going to be right back while we get Cross and Jaye back on. Sorry about this. Alright, and we're back. Thanks again for everybody's patience. We haven't had a string of technical issues in a very long time, which is why everything is happening tonight. It's all good, though.
Yep.
It's all good.
Apparently. That's fine, we'll get it out of the way
When
now.
Joy says something, she goes, "I'm gonna use silver
Yep.
barb," and it's like,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's always me.
Way to go.
So I did hear the silvery barbs, I did re-roll, and the
Okay.
re-roll got me a nat 20. So,
But you take the lower.
yeah, but the lower one was a success
Yeah,
anyway,
it was
so.
still. Of course you do.
Stinking, stankin' silvery barbs.
Alright.
So yeah.
Alright,
Mhm.
Rezz, have anything else he wants to do?
Cry. No, he transforms back into Rezz. He's like, oh, okay, my plan's not working.
Stupid plants.
Stupid nature.
Alright, so it's time for the Rocky
Right.
Boys. These two are gonna come over here.
They're gonna push me into the water.
And just sit on you.
First shot is a 19 to hit.
Dang it.
Dang it.
This one's 25 to hit.
My God.
Good lord.
And that's just the big dude. Okay, the Rocklings each get an attack.
I hate this rock.
27 to hit.
All right, well, tell Rezz's daughter that he tried.
This is supposed to be a...
And the second one's 22 to hit.
Oh my gosh!
Good lord, dude. What type of modifiers are we looking at over here?
Let's take like 80 points. I should have just stayed in my plant form.
I know what I'm doing my next turn.
Oh my God. I'm jumping in the water. If I'm still alive.
14. So the big dude does 14 damage.
Yeah.
The first little dude does 7 damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
And the other little dude does 5 damage. So that's 26 damage overall.
Ugh.
With 4 attacks.
That was
Lord
crap.
have mercy.
That was a bunch of bullcrap. Big bunch.
So the big dude's running. These little dudes are still here to attack. So first one's going for close. 22 to hit.
Ugh.
That's 12 points of damage.
And
Palate cleanser my butt.
Next one's going for Lilith, but it only got a 12.
Oh my gosh.
hey, miracles do happen.
Alright, that's the end of the Rocky Boys' turn. Back at the top of the order, and it's Aries.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the guy. On this guy over here.
Oh, and this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, he failed.
Yay! Alright.
Oh.
Oh.
Honey, somebody's crying in the hallway.
Okay.
Aw.
Okay.
You're bad.
6.
Aw.
3d6. Okay. Wow. Oh, he needs a steam bath.
Yeah,
Yep.
his cough's getting him.
Sounds like there's a little bit Strider. You wanna bring him on in this way? Hun?
Yeah, I'll bring him through.
Uh, 24 damage.
Alright.
So 24 damage, and then it has to move away from me as far as it can.
Okay. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Next up is Droghar.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the dude in front of me. Reckless attack. Miss. Do another one. Alright, I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Alright. That's 36 damage. Alright, I get another attack. So I'll attack the rock dude.
As you do that, you notice that the two animated boulders just fall apart.
Alright, well, I'm gonna attack the guy above Lilith.
Okay.
Alright, I got 16. Is a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Okay. That's 22.
22 points damage.
Alright, and I'm done.
Okay. I am gonna move over here. If I can. Can I not move my person? Hold on. There we go.
You see, you should be able to.
I know, I was on the ruler.
Oh.
And I'm going to use my lucid bow and do soothing breeze. So I just roll 2d10 and whatever that comes up with, they heal. All my amigos.
Okay.
Nice.
Which unfortunately is just 5 hit points.
You know, that's 5
Hold on.
more than I had previously.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Go for it. Everybody
So-
heals up 5 points.
I tried, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not great with rock monsters.
Rock monster. That's right.
Rock Mononosters. Haha, you like that? Still.
Rock monster.
Alright,
And-
that's the Lilith. And
That's it.
anything else you want to do? Next up then is Rezz.
Rezz says a bunch of bad words and then runs over to this rock monster. And I will attempt to attack with my scythe. You notice I said
Alright.
attempt. It's in my shoe. It's not good. 10 plus 18.
Yep, 18 hits.
Alright. Oh, wrong dice. Okay, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Alright, this little boulder is looking messed up.
And then I'm gonna use I'll use second wind on myself as a bonus action.
Over it.
Alright. Wow, that did nothing for me. I got 4. So, once again, better than nothing.
Alright, if it's red, it's this one. Boulder that's left is fighting here. You swing at Rezz. 30-20.
That was gonna be a nat 20. I was gonna walk out. Leave the call.
He does
So
3
used
points of
to it.
damage.
How much?
3 points.
Wow, that, yeah, so.
You slash through him and like get energy back, and this wee boulder walks up and just goes. It basically undoes it.
Undoes like all but 1 point of what I healed. Oh crap!
Alright, so next at the top of the round again is Aries. We'll just skip over her turn now because she's with the little one, Droghar.
Yep, I'll just attack the rock boy.
Rock boy.
Rock
Throw
boy.
him at the other one.
A reckless attack. Alright, I got a... Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Okay. I'll hit him again.
Well, don't forget you have that advantage I gave you. I don't know if you've used it yet.
I have. I got a nat,
okay.
I got a nat 20. That's like my
Nice.
third
That's
one
20
tonight,
hits.
which is bizarre because that never
So
happens.
you've had a few tonight.
Alright. So that's 38.
The itty bitty boulder crumbles.
Am I able to jump up on that bridge? Is that thing on the bridge or is it under it?
Oh, it's under the bridge. Like
Okay.
those, that one and the other big one are still technically running away. Technically, you should still have moved.
I'm gonna go straight for it and attack it.
Go for it.
Dude, I'm legit. I got another nat 20, like legit. That's my number 4 tonight. That's the first time it's ever happened. Alright.
You're making up
Nice.
for all the nat 1s that I got earlier.
That's 39.
Droghar, you smash this thing and it is like the equivalent of a rock bleeding out. Like it is like points away for death.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do action surge. And I'm gonna hit it again. That is a miss. Dude, I hate to even say this.
Did you get another nat 20?
I did. It wasn't with the light blue dice. It was with the Misty Mountain dice.
That's like
Misty Mountain?
six. That's like 6 nat 20.
I promise you I'm not cheating. I promise you I'm not cheating. Alright.
You know what? Just tell me how you do it. It's dead.
Alright. I kind of flip my sword around and just drive it straight through it.
I was gonna say whatever you roll damage wise, just the number of the dice of what dice you're rolling is enough to kill it. It had like 6 hit points left. Just you take your blade and just the last time stab it in and just crumble this rock as you're drilling into it, and it just falls apart in front of you. The other one is too far away. He is ran off. He is gone. You guys are officially out of combat.
Rezz will walk
Nice.
over to Droghar and look at you and be like, "This old man is a little rusty at fighting. Needs more practice."
You know, like, we used to practice fight. I don't know if you remember. Old Rezz, not new Rezz.
Kinda.
You're a good fighter. Give yourself
Used to
some
be.
credit.
I was like, I'm just rusty. I've used magic for so long. I guess I'm just so attuned to using it, and fighting with this thing again has been a tough transition.
You never forget how to swing weapon. And he takes his sword out and kind of swings it around and puts it back. You never, and then I chop his head off. You never lose that. It'll come back.
I hope so.
Stella got her groove back.
And as you guys wrap up this fight and clear off your weapons, you continue along the path, and that is where we're going to call it for this evening, still on the way towards the mountain.
The mountain. Is that mountain misty?
The mountain.
It's a little bit misty.
It's a little bit misty. It's a little bit misty. No.
Yeah, LJ said Zox needs those nat 20s. I agree. I agree.
So Zoc ain't getting those nat 20s.
I don't honestly know if he's ever gotten one.
Zoc, like, as lucky as Droghar is with rolls, Zoc is like the opposite. Like he does not do well with that.
The only reason I got so many nat 20s is because every roll I had was with advantage.
Nice.
So,
but that is it for Chronicles of Andriesia for this evening. A little bit more lore dumping for tonight's one.
that was awesome.
But our crew are heading towards the mountain and shouldn't be too far away from Droghar's people now. So make sure you come back next Monday to see what happens next for our crew. Hopefully we won't have as many tech issues. TBD will be with us. My kid won't be coughing his lungs up.
Also, make sure to join Book of Astra on Sunday night, where we do literally the same thing. Go to the mountains for Nitro's character.
That's
Like
just,
legitimately,
that's just the way it happened.
we did not plan this to be how we started 2024 with both campaigns doing the exact same stuff for the exact same player, and yet here we are. This is where we're starting 2024. So
Literally the same thing.
Oops.
but make sure to join us on Sunday for Book of Astra, where we are going to continue the journey over there. If you don't know, because we had people asking last night, Book of Astra is a TTRPG based on a Dungeons and Dragons style system, but created by our very own Spacehawk, who GMs it, who put it together himself. It's a survival post-apocalyptic world. So make sure you come and check that one out and see what it's like. It's pretty much the same chaos that happens.
Yeah, pretty
Just
much.
with Chunk the Hut and LJ.
And grappling hooks.
And grab
Oh, he froze again.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, folks.
So I guess we'll.
Yeah, we're just going to wrap it up. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Again, if you are a fan of dice and shiny new math rocks, we are sponsored by Misty Mountain Gaming. Head over to the website, and you get use code CROSS10 and get yourself a 10% discount on that. Cross, you want to take it?
I can't believe my internet crapped out on the freaking wrap up of this thing. Come on, at least let me wrap up. But massive shout out as well for this week. Not only are we doing the TTRPG and D&D, but we also have other streams throughout the week. Tomorrow night, make sure to join us at 8:30 as our very own Spacehawk is going to be playing a fan-redeemed horror game, which you can do with channel points, redeem horror games for any member of the team to play, and he will be playing Resident Evil 2 live on stream tomorrow. If you know anything about us, we're all big cowards, so horror games are a perfect way to see us terrified. He'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll be back on Wednesday playing my usual playthrough of Mass Effect, getting back into that. And then on Friday night, I'll be doing my channel point redeemed game as I play the horror game The Evil Within. So if you like seeing myself and Spacehawk getting terrified, this is the week for you. But thank you so much, folks. Thank you so much for our amazing players for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for everyone that came in. Catch us on social media, catch us on our Discord, and also remember, check out our amazing sponsors that you guys were saying. Go and check out MistyMountainGaming.com and use code CROSS10 to save 10% over there. I'm going to wrap up before our internet does anything else weird, but have an amazing night, everyone, and remember, it's a good week to be a geek. Peace.
Adios.
See you all soon.
Bye.